Live right now. Hello, and welcome once again to another live stream of SYWK. My name is Desmond, and I narrate horror stories in English, especially from India. So, if you're new to my channel, you know what to do. You can like the stream, and mainly, you need to subscribe and also share this channel link with your friends and family who enjoy horror stuff. So people who are there on Instagram, I would just like to tell you all that I'm live on YouTube. Currently I'm live on YouTube, so do join me. The link of my channel is in my bio. So back to you, YouTube. So welcome everyone. Larry is the most awaited. Hi Larry, I hope you're doing fine. So, in tonight's live stream, what we are going to do is I am going to narrate stories. But if you have any stories which you would like to share, then feel free to share it. But I would like to give you the update. So, I'm hiding something here, and that is my broken side of my headphones. I was just setting up things. If you can see, I was just setting up things, and it just broke. I don't know what to do. It's working. No, actually, it's not working. I need a new headphones. So for now, I'm just keeping it here, and that's it. One side. Anyways, so without wasting any time, I am going to narrate a story. I have narrated the story on my live, and it is there on my YouTube channel as well. But I thought, why not narrate it once again? Because a lot of people are new on the channel, and I would like to narrate it once again. So the title of the story is Haunted Hotel in Goa. So everyone knows that I'm basically from Goa. I have born there, but I did not grow up. But yeah, my roots, my connection is from Goa. So this is the title, Haunted Hotel in Goa. Sorry, there was a problem in the background music. Just give me a minute. I will add the background music once again. Okay. I hope you guys can hear the background music. So welcome once again for to my channel, people who are just joining. I am going to narrate a story from Goa, and the title is The Haunted Hotel in Goa. So here we go. The Haunted Hotel in Goa. Like everyone around the world, even we visited Goa for a short summer break in 2018. It's a beautiful city with amazing people. It was our first time visiting Goa, and I and my wife were really excited for this trip. We had made an itinerary covering most tourist places, especially churches, beaches, and famous eating joints. But what we expected did not happen in return. We arrived on the 22nd of May and were supposed to return after a week. But we left the very next day since something strange and horrifying happened to us. So here is our story, and we belong to Gujarat. It's one of the scariest traveling experience we ever faced. As budget travelers, we always prefer staying at local apartments rather than a 4 or 5-star hotel. When we arrived, the first thing we did was check with the locals where we could find a room for rent that is cost effective. After a lot of inquiry, we found a room for rent somewhere in the interiors of North Goa. So let me describe this area. A few row houses at one corner of the village with lot of greenery surrounding the locality. We checked in around 2:33 p.m. There was an old lady in a wheelchair who apparently was the owner. Her family had left her and settled in the UK. She had a helper who was around 20 years old who took care of her, and also the guest who used to use their room services. Even though we were tired, we did not wanted to waste our day. So we decided to rent a bike and go visit all the tourist attractions. After a long day, hopping from one place to another, we decided to head to our room to rest for the night. It was around 10:30 p.m. and we completely forgot to carry dinner with us when we reached to our room. So I decided that I'll go to a nearby shop to get all the supplies, and meanwhile my wife gets fresh. Now let me explain to you how the villa looks, so it will be easier for you to understand the rest of the story. At the center, there was the entrance with a small staircase. On the right and left hand of the house were the rooms, and on the front side, there were a big lawn area with a lot of coconut and mango trees surrounding the area. The helper, he had asked us to occupy the left hand side of the room, and of the I guess the right hand side of the villa was occupied by the old lady. Since this house was not a typical motel or hotel, but more like a PG, but the scariest part was that it was quite lonely after 8 p.m. You could not see any bikes, any vehicles, no people around, and it felt like we stayed far away from the city. Moving forward, my wife entered the room and then she decided to get fresh. Meanwhile, I went to the nearby shop, got our supplies, and reached back to the room in about 10 to 15 minutes. But the minute I entered the room, I got scared because I found my wife unconscious. After waking her up, she told me the scariest incident she had ever witnessed in her life. So, this is what happened to her. When my wife entered the room, she decided to get fresh. So, while she was doing her business in the bathroom, she hears a knock on the bathroom door. So, she assumed that it was me and ignored it. After a while, the knock started to increase. After every 2 seconds, she could hear a knock. She assumed that I was playing a prank on her, but ignored and got irritated and shouted loudly to stop banging the door. After a while, when she came out, she was confused to not see me in the room. So again, she assumed that I must have gone out for a smoke. But after she changed her clothes, she went to open the door to check on me, but the door was not opening. So she tried a couple of times and even tried to call me, but there was no response. Now she started to feel something strange. She immediately called me on my cell phone, but I did not answer since I was riding. Somehow, she managed to open the window which was facing the entrance, and to her shock, she saw something which scared the shit out of her. It was the old lady walking. We clearly remember. When we had checked in, the helper almost told us the history of this place and even told us how the old lady could not walk and she was suffering from cancer. Now my wife froze for a few seconds and did not know what to do. Meanwhile, all this happened, the old lady looked back at my wife and gave a creepy smile and even started walking towards her. With all this happening in a fraction of seconds, my wife could not get time to react and fell flat on her back, which made her unconscious. When I got to know about all this, I told my wife to be calm. And somewhere down the line I believed her because I do believe in ghosts and spirits. And when we entered this house, I got a very creepy feeling but ignored it because of the cheap rent. We somehow managed to wait for the night, and the next morning itself, we went back to Gujarat. I don't know if my wife witnessed something supernatural or paranormal, but my wife did see the old lady walking towards her with a creepy smile. How's this even possible? And that was the story, my friend, which I narrated from a website called as yourghoststories.com. And you can find a lot of stories there. And people who are there on Instagram, basically, I'm live on YouTube. So if you have my YouTube channel, do join in. If you can't find my YouTube channel, go to my Instagram bio, click the link there. Immediately, you will reach on YouTube. So this was the first story which I narrated. Larry Wag. Now, first of all, he has sent me some emojis, but I can't see that on my system. So it just says face blue, wide eyes, face blue, wide eyes, face blue, wide eyes. So, anyways, so Larry or anyone, Larry, if baby is there, then tell her that I am live. So if anyone would like to join in, anyone would like to share their experience, feel free to join in. The link is there in the description. I am also I am also putting the link in the chat. So feel free to join in and share your experience, people. Moving on, I would like to discuss about a movie, okay, which I seen 2 weeks back. Okay, I even tweeted about this. So let me share the screen, and I will talk. Share the screen. Then, okay, here we go. I hope you guys can see right now. Whoever's there on Instagram, I'm mainly live on YouTube, so do join me on my YouTube channel. Just keeping you informed. So this 1 minute. Okay. So this is a movie which I want to discuss about. Movie review. So the Pope's Exorcist. I so first let me tell you what is this movie about. There is a Pope, okay, and he does this kind of thing, and the father name, or you can no, sorry, my bad. There's a father who's an exorcist, and the father name is Father Gabriel. So this movie is basically based on a real life character. He actually lived, and I think so in 2016 in itself he passed away. He has written books as well about his experience. He was quite a famous priest in Italy, especially in Rome. But I'm really, really disappointed with the director. Now, the actors are amazing, everything is amazing, but I'm really, really disappointed with the director because he did not, you know, make the movie believable. It was not realistic at all. So I don't know how to explain, but when you watch a movie, for example, Conjuring, okay, if you watch that movie or if you watch any other horror movie, you need to connect to that movie, especially to the story, and you need to actually get chills. But when I watched this movie, I felt like, you know, I don't know. It's just I can't explain. Like towards the end, the climax when they were destroying the demon or destroying the ghost, it felt very not realistic. Felt like very fake. And see, it's not that I am bad mouthing or I am defaming the director, or I'm saying that he does not know how to direct. But obviously, when you're making a movie, you need to make for the horror fans, and we are the horror fans. And I don't know, man. It's quite strange, and I really was hoping a lot from this movie because people were talking about the movie. The trailer was interesting, and the movie, which is the character is based on the real life character. He's interesting. His story is interesting. I felt they had to show more about him and what he went through in his personal life and XYZ. But it was about a family, and a, a demon is like a demon possesses a boy, and very different stories similar to any other horror story. Someone is possessed and the priest is coming and doing this and that and all. But yeah, to keep it short and not to waste time, I don't want you guys to watch it because you will be disappointed, to be very honest. But if you just want to watch it for the sake of watching, and you want to know the history behind the actual character, which is Father Gabriel, yes, you can watch it, but do not expect anything in terms of like, oh, you're going to get scared or something. It's not scary at all. There are no jump scares, and I don't know. I could not connect it. I could not connect to the story. So that connection towards the movie, I just could not do that. So yeah. So that was the movie review of my what am I saying? Of the Pope Exorcist. So moving ahead, Kostuk, I think so. He's there on Instagram. Kostuk, if you would like to join in on YouTube, do join in on YouTube. Okay. Now I will be narrating another story. Let me stop this thing. Okay, so I will be narrating another story. Give me 2 minutes, guys. Okay, I am. So meanwhile, if you would like to, join in and share your experience, please feel free to join in and share your experience. So yeah, let us go to the next story. Okay, the next story is, let me see the next story. Okay, so now a lot of people don't know that I grew up in another town called as Vasai, which is a part of Mumbai, or you can say Thane. I don't know, but I just call it Mumbai. So ये कहानी है चुड़ैल की कहानी. So basically, I'm from Vasai, and there is a fort in Vasai. Okay, now the story what I'm going to narrate, and the stories I narrate, I don't claim that it is 100% true. This is all for entertainment, and you guys need to just enjoy the stories. Okay, so this is a story of Vasai Fort, and there are rumors about the story. So I'm not sure how true it is. If you're from Vasai, you will able to connect. If you don't know Vasai, research and try to find out that there is only one fort in Vasai, which was built during Portuguese time, and then it was taken by the Marathas. So here we go. This is the story of Vasai Fort. The title is Chudel Ki Kahani. So this is a story of a small village called Vasai Gaon, which is in the interiors of Mumbai. It's also famous since they call it Mini Goa, an amazing place with a beautiful fort constructed during the Portuguese time. But there is always a dark side to a place, and this is the story of a woman who was believed to practice black magic while she was alive. The story dates back to 1987 when Vasai Gao was not populated and a very few people lived there. Not a lot of information on the woman and where she lived, but the villagers say that she was happily married and one day she became crazy when her husband left her because she had a dark history of practicing rituals which was against God, against humanity. She could not bear the separation and eventually became mentally sick. Villagers say that she used to often roam in the middle of the night inside the fort areas. And to date, the fort is not safe to visit after sunset because of the dense forest and no proper civilization. For a while, the villagers saw her, but then suddenly she vanished. No one knew where she was, and after a few months, people forgot about her and continued their life. But when people started to witness some supernatural activity inside the fort premises, they assumed that it might be the same woman. Now this this was the history of the woman, and today the villagers call her Chudel or Diane, who used to do black magic, as she destroyed a lot of people's life. So now talking about the present time, we are in 2023, and to date, some people witness seeing an old woman wearing complete black at one particular place which is near the well. For people who visited Vasai Fort will know the location, so be careful when you visit the fort area. And the scariest part is no one knows if the woman is still alive or if it's a ghost. So this was the story of Vasai Fort, which was built by Portuguese, and this is also my hometown. The title is Chudel Ki Kahani. And talking about Chudel, Hani is here. Hani Pasha is here. Hani Pasha is here. Kav, Kav, Hani, hi, Hani. Hi, Hani. Okay, Muskan is saying, hi, Hani, you ditched me. Oh my god. Yeah, Hani Pasha, don't not talk to each other, talk to me as well. Muskan came in the last live and she told a story. Yeah, and now Hani saying, no, my internet was down. You left me. See, Muskan is very sad. Hani, bro, come on. You need to join once. At least say hi. You don't need to narrate a story. At least come. Don't show your face as well. At least say hi because I am telling you, I'm not sure till when I'll be doing YouTube. I really don't know. But I know I am going to do it. But I will not have a peaceful death because I will always wonder who was or who is Hani Pasha. That will haunt me for the rest of my life. Till I don't speak to you, till you don't come on the live stream, I am going to be unsatisfied in my life. Hani said, I guess Alex narrated the story. Which story? Okay, whatever. Yeah, he did in the last live stream. And Muskan is saying, so did I. And I got betrayed. Yes, we all got betrayed. Hani. Okay, Hani, you tell me, what will you take to join the live stream? Do you want something? Tell me, you want me to dance naked? I will remove this t shirt right now and I will dance on the live stream. You tell me anything, I will do it, but I want you to join the live stream. ऐसा नहीं चलता है भाई हनी, नहीं चलता ऐसा, मत कर, दिल से बुरा लगता है यार, मत कर. Okay, let's go towards the next story. Okay, for tonight's live stream, for people who are almost there on all of my live streams and who always listen to my stories, to be honest, I do not have any new stories. These are the stories which I have narrated in my past live stream, but it's been a while. So I thought, why not? Why not narrate old stories? Okay, so the story is this. The title is Zomato Delivery Boy Horror Story. So everyone knows in India there is this food app called as Zomato. So that's the story. Honey, I'm also drinking, but this is water. So cheers to you, honey. So this story once again is basically submitted on the website called as yourghoststories.com. So I'm going to narrate the story, but I'm not sure if it's 100% true. So let's go. Zomato Delivery Boy Horror Story. Hi, this is my first time submitting my personal story as I'm too shy to share it with anyone and have not even shared it with my family members. This is a true incident that I witnessed, and I hope you guys will understand what I went through. So, here is my story. I came to Mumbai in 2019 from Kanpur in search of a job, and quickly, with a friend's recommendation, I received a job at a well known marketing company. In the beginning, I stayed with my friend for a couple of months. However, I needed to find an apartment so that I can have my own space. After a few weeks of searching on the internet, I found a rented apartment close to my office, which was located in Andheri East. Quickly, I moved in and had my own space. I was happy, but my happiness did not last long. I still remember it was the 4th of December 2019, and I came back home around 10:30 pm after a long day at work. I just wanted to rest, so I decided to order my meal from Zomato. And that's when things went the wrong way. On the app, it showed 25 minutes for the food to be delivered. So I decided to have a quick shower and wait for my dinner. Meanwhile, I was preparing for my shower, I get a phone call from my mother. I got so engrossed talking to her that I did not realize that we spoke for almost an hour and my food hasn't been delivered. So I ended my call with my mother and decided to call the delivery guy. Even after calling him several times, he did not answer. I was pissed now and decided to call the restaurant. After inquiring with them, they informed me that the delivery guy left quite some time and they would check on him and call me back. I was so pissed that I was going to give bad reviews and even complain to the Zomato team. Meanwhile, I was typing the review, the doorbell rang, and I was all ready to fight. But the minute I opened the door, I was confused and shocked at the same time. I could not see the delivery guy. Sorry, I could see the delivery guy standing outside my door, but he was bleeding from his head. My anger soon turned into concern and asked him if he was fine and needed medical help. But he did not reply to my question. He just said, "Sir, I'm sorry for being late," and he moved his hand towards me. But it was strange that he did not have the food package with him. He got confused himself and said that he must have left the food package on his bike and said he will come back in a minute. While all this happened, I got a call from the restaurant's manager and he said, "We are sorry to inform you, but our delivery boy has met with an accident and died on the spot. We will resend your order." After hearing this, I could not believe what happened to me. I was shocked and confused. I even went down to check if the delivery guy was there, but could not find anyone. I even checked with my building watchman, but he did not see any delivery guy. I did not tell this to anyone, but I know I felt and witnessed something supernatural which cannot be explained. But this incident still haunts me to date. I hope you could feel what I felt, but I'm still scared to share this story with anyone because I feel no one will believe. And that was the story, my friends. The Zomato delivery boy horror story. Hani saying, Muskan, please narrate another story. Hani, you think she will come back now? You have betrayed her, Hani. This is not right. Do not do that. Don't play with anyone's feelings. But anyways, Muskan, if you feel to share a story, then please join in. The link is there if you have any stories. Anyways, moving forward, it's been 30 minutes. I have shared two stories and I have given a movie review. Muskan is saying you first. So पहले आप करके लाइव स्ट्रीम ही खत्म हो जाएगा. तो जिसको आने का पहले वो आ जाओ और नरेट करो. जिसको करने का करो भाई. But I feel today is not a good day because usually I do live on Tuesday and this is the timing and very few people are there. What is happening? But there is another question for people who are watching. On my YouTube studio, I can see the stats and I can see when people are live. I mean when my subscribers are live on YouTube when they are watching their stuff. So it's between 9 to 11. So you think I should start my live streams early or should I postpone it to 12 India? I'm talking about Indian Standard Time. So you do let me know because I want to be live when people are active so people can join in and they can share. Anyways, moving forward, let me go towards the next story. So basically, I have a folder on my laptop with all the stories. So let me see what other story is nice which I can narrate. Uh, okay. I do not have the story written, but I would like to tell you a story from my grandmother's age. So basically, when we were kids, wait, let me put the title here. What should be the title? Goa horror. Title is simple: Goa horror story. So when we were kids, we used to travel to Goa during a summer vacation, and it's happened in every household that cousins meet up. There are elders sitting, chit chatting in the evening, talking about something, and eventually you land up, talking about talking about ghost stories. So when we were young, all my cousins we used to sit, chit chat, talk, this, that, and all. And once I asked my grandma that, "Do you believe in ghosts? Have you seen anything? Can you share?" So basically, she sat down and she told us a story. It was very sweet of her. So the story goes this way. So now in Goa, back in the time when my grandma was young, okay, this was during British era. She got married to my grandfather, and my grandfather had a big property. You can say, like, right now it can be a whole colony, that big property he had. And back then, not a lot of paperwork or all this used to not be done that time. So my grandfather was a very dildar admi. I don't know how to say that, like, very good and good loving person. He used to give a lot of his wealth and money and food and all to everyone. So he started building his house where we currently go for vacation. And after that, in that area, he had field, he had, you know, cows and animals and XYZ, a lot of things. So he was actually kind of rich and he started building small houses as well. So any friend wanted to, stay, he would say, okay, go stay there. He would not even take rent. He used to not do anything. Stay, boss. Don't worry. To be honest, we Goans are that way. We do not see anything. Dildar, they stay and chill. Then slowly after independence, paperwork started, this, that, and all. So eventually all the paper was there on my grandfather's name, and then we got rights for all the property we had. But there was only one family who fought, and they said, no, we will not give you blah blah blah. So that is, so we left them. So now, to earn money, and that time the rent and all started, so he started building small row houses. So now these row houses were occupied by all the laborers who used to come from Rajasthan, from Bihar, in search of jobs. And they were all labor people who used to work at the construction site. Now, back in the day, only the man in the family used to work, and the woman used to sit in the house, cook food, and wait for the husband. I clearly remember my grandmother saying that this lady was basically from Gujarat. Okay. And they were sitting, chilling, they had a happy life. But then what happened suddenly is that out of nowhere, okay, this lady started talking in Rajasthani language, which was quite weird. Back in the day, a lot of people used to not speak other languages. So it was quite weird for her to speak in a language where she has not even gone to Rajasthan. And my grandma used to take care of the whole place. We had a field, so she was everywhere, everyone knew her. So my grandmother understood that something is wrong, because she started screaming. Her nature was, a very calm person, but suddenly she started screaming, she started hitting her husband, she started not cooking in the house, she started screaming in the middle of the night. So my grandmother was worried, and she, they kind of was worried, and they wanted to know what exactly happened. Okay, I will stop my story because Hani Pasha has joined. I can stop any story. I am getting Hani Pasha right now. I'll continue the story, but let me get Hani Pasha in 3, 2, and 1. Hello, hello. Hani, you need to unmute yourself. Guys, I'll continue the story, but the guest of the hour, guest of the century of the decade is joined our stream, Hani Pasha. If you are there and if you can hear me, reveal yourself. Give me a sign that you are here. Even Muskan is shocked because Hani Pasha is joined. But I am sure he will not say anything. I'm sure he will not say anything. He'll just join in. Hani, now it's time to say something, man. Seriously, I'll record this and I'll keep it for in my personal folder. Alas, now I can die in peace. Hani, reveal yourself. Yeah, I can hear something. I can hear something. But you know what? I'm getting kind of scared because it's becoming very full of suspense. He's joined in, but he's not saying anything. Hani, my brother, please. Muskan is saying, Hani, bro, we'll be blessed. Yeah, Hani, please, Hani. Hani Pasha, Hani Pasha. I know he's not going to say. Anyways, let Hani be there. I am going to continue with my story. So, Hani, you're not saying anything. Come on, man. You're just not saying anything, Hani. Okay, let's wait for him. Maybe he's see, and there he left. Now he will send this text that there is some audio issue or something. मुझे पता है वो नहीं आने वाला है, कुछ नहीं बोलेगा आनी, तो कुछ नहीं बोलेगा, तुझसे नहीं होएगा भाई, नहीं होएगा. Anyways, let me continue the story. So, and back in the day, a lot of people used to kind of believe that चुड़ैल आ गई या डायन आ गई. So they used to not see in a scientific way. They should not go to the doctor. They should all believe that something is wrong. Alex is joined in. Alex, I'm getting you in three, two, and one.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, Alex. Be
I just
online.
saw.
I know Hani just came, and it was like a big surprise for us, but he did not say anything. I remember last time also he joined, but he did not say anything. Just be online for 2 minutes. I'm just completing the story what I started, which my
Yeah,
grandma.
can you?
Yeah. So back in the day when people used to get possessed or something, not possessed, or people used to fall sick also, they used to think that chudel aa gaya hai, they're possessed or something. They should not go uh, to the doctor. They should not check and all. But this time, my grandmother knew that something is wrong with her because a female who's from Gujarat is talking in Rajasthani language. So it was kind of not fitting. She was not able to understand what was wrong. So they kind of approached the family and they tried to find out what is wrong. So eventually they called a priest. Okay. They tried speaking. The priest tried speaking. They tried doing a lot of things, prayers and this, that, and all. But that female was just not responding. She was not telling them what they need or what she needs. After a lot of prayers, which took almost, you can say, a week or two, and my grandmother clearly remembers because she was also a part of that. Then finally, they realize that yes, she is being possessed, and she's been possessed by a Rajasthani female. And this, my grandmother and the priest both confirmed. The priest confirmed because obviously he was praying, so he understood, and my grandmother confirmed because it was the lady who was staying in that same house 30 years before when my grandmother was young. So basically, my grandfather had given his friend who was a Rajasthani to stay in that house. And then after 30 years, they left, they went back to the city or this, that, and all because of some incident. So I'll tell you the backstory. The backstory is that the husband and wife, the Rajasthani couple, used to fight a lot. And the reason behind fighting was the wife used to tell the husband that I need gold. I need to wear gold. And the Rajasthani outfit, how it is, they wear a lot of bangles, they wear different kind of outfit. So she needed a lot of jewelries, golds, and like the dresses, this, that, and all. But the husband was not ready to give. So because of that fight, my grandmother clearly remembers that the husband was not there that evening. And because of that anger and because of the disappointment, the wife burned herself, burned herself. And because of that pain, when she was getting burned, she came out of the house and she ran towards my grandmother's house. And my grandmother could actually see that. They tried to help, but she was burned more than 95%. And eventually she died. So basically, my grandmother told the priest that this is the story, and that is why a Gujarati female is talking in a Rajasthani language. And she also told the priest that I feel that we need to bring gold and bring that outfit and all and make this Gujarati female wear, and then only I feel she'll be satisfied. Because the priest was trying to speak to this female, the Gujarati female, but you know she was not able to communicate and she was not able to tell. The ghost was not able to tell what, and the priest was also not understanding. But when my grandmother came in the picture and when she realized that it is that ghost, that was the best solution. So when they gave that clothes to that female, she wore it, this, that, and all. And guess what? Guess what she did? She came out of the house and she was dancing. Can you imagine this? This was the most creepiest thing of the story, that she just danced, danced, danced. She got tired. And when she got tired, the ghost left the body and that lady was finally back to normal. Yes, it did take some time, because whenever you get possessed, it affects you mentally and physically as well. So it takes a lot of time for you to get back to normal. And she was normal. And yeah, that was the story what my grandmother told me. So I do believe in this story because I know my grandmother, she won't lie, and for what she will lie, and it has happened with her in her area. So yeah, that was the story. So yeah, back to Alex, and I'm really disappointed with Hani. Alex, what to do? Alex, he joined in. He tells every year I'm seeing every live stream that he's joining in, but he does not join in. So really disappointed. What do you feel, Alex? I'm still doubting myself that is Hani really a person or he's a ghost or he's like an AI? Don't know. Hani is saying my mic has an issue. Alex, you can join in back. Hani is saying
Yeah,
my
I'm on
mic.
mute. I don't have any story today.
Okay. But what to do about Hani, Alex? I think so. He's in love with you for sure. If you tell him to join in, then you should. I think so. He will join in.
Yeah, I'll probably request him to join if possible.
Because he's just not joining. Alex, I have an update for you.
Hmm.
So basically, this image is what you shared, right?
Hmm.
So now you know that social media is a tool where it something can get viral immediately. Okay,
Yes, yes. You're
and
talking about Sarabjit's video.
yes, I just
I
seen
remember
that.
the video.
Yesterday, I think so.
Yeah, yeah, yesterday.
He was talking about the trigger in something that, and also it is so hard to actually with this I understood that it's very hard to keep a story authentic and keep the correct source,
Yeah,
because
because
anyone
he said
will pick and
same
they will,
stories of different
yeah,
people.
anyone will pick and they will tell anything. So which is quite creepy, man. It's really scary and
True,
upsetting
true.
as well, really upsetting. But how's things, how's life, all okay?
Yeah, life is pretty stressful. Work, work, work. What to do?
Yeah, same here. I'm actually when I just started my live stream, my GM was calling. I need to call her back because if I would answer in the middle of the live stream, I would not able to talk. Everyone will able to hear what we are talking, how we are fighting, and this and that and all. So after the live stream. So by the way, have you watched this movie, The Pope's Exorcist?
No, no.
Don't even watch it, to be very honest. The
Mm-hmm.
movie is based on a real, like a real priest, Father Gabriel from Rome. He's, but to be honest, I'm really disappointed. Even Evil Dead, the hype was so much that I don't know, man. And especially the Pope Exorcist, like it's not real. You feel like very disconnected with the movie, so I really did not enjoy it. So if you're planning to watch it, I would recommend not to watch it. But if you're just bored and just want to know the history about the Pope because it's based on the real character, then yeah, you can give it a try. But I would not suggest anyone to go for that.
Sure. Hey, you should watch this Rafu Chakkar. It's not horror, but it's good. It's about a con man on Geo app.
Hmm. Okay. Actually, where I'm here, I know man, this Geo, this and all does not work. So I have to download it from somewhere and then watch it. I just watch this Blood Daddy, I think, the Shahid Kapoor movie. That also is nice.
Hmm. I'm watching Forest on Netflix. It's
Hmm.
about the suicide forest in Japan.
Oh, okay. So, any good suggestions, like something related to paranormal? I need a web series basically. Because movie gets over fast. I just need to like web series is more interesting for me.
Cabinet of Curiosities. That's good.
That is a web series.
Yeah, yeah. on
That is
Netflix.
okay. Anything else?
Then I'm not sure.
Hmm.
Just yeah, House on the Haunted Hill.
Yeah, that I have watched. That I have watched. Nothing new is coming now. I'm hoping. Uh, I'm expecting things from this movie, which is going to release this weekend. That is 1920. Not the expectations are not really high, but
Mhm.
let's see. I don't know because it's Vikram Bhatt's daughter who's directed the movie. So, have you watched the 1920 series?
No,
Okay, you should
never.
watch the. You should watch only the first part. That is genuinely nice. Yes, it has been copied by different. The scenes are copied by from Emily Rose and this that and all, but it's very raw and it's very realistic. So you'll enjoy the movie. The other parts are not nice, but
You
let
should uh, you should watch 1408.
yeah, I watched it. That he goes in the room. No, it's a hotel room number which he goes. Yeah, I watched that. That's also interesting. So what you are not watching anything related to horror right now, like any web series or something?
No, bro,
Because
I was looking at it.
there is another movie, it's a South movie, and everyone is praising that. It's called as Bhuta Kalam.
Yeah, it is good. I didn't see it, but heard it's good.
Yeah, I need to watch this Bhuta Kalam. Maybe tonight I'll sit and watch this. Need to watch a lot of things. Yeah, another thing is I have read this today only. I have put a 1 minute. I'll just search that video. Ghost lady in bus. So now I want. Have you seen this video, Ghost
Mm.
lady in bus?
I saw it.
What do you feel about this? To be honest, because I just made a reel about it today and I just put it. Let me share the screen and show it to everyone. We'll just watch the video and then we'll discuss about
I
this.
think it's fake. Why would ghosts travel by bus?
I don't know. I can't give you an answer to that, but I don't know. Maybe something was wrong with that female. Or
Yeah, it's a planned video. It's a
is
staged
it?
video.
See, because this is a 1 year back video. Okay.
Correct, but how come the driver or the conductor is not getting scared?
Let's watch the video first. See, now I don't know if the female is wearing an abaya kind of thing, but I have two kinds of explanation. So you tell me what do you feel,
She's wearing
is.
some sort of a mask.
Hmm. See, if you listen to the bus conductor and driver, they're saying that chehra kahan aapka, like where is your face and this that and all. And genuinely you can't see. I'll pause it. You can't see her face. Okay, and he's saying chehra hi nahi hai, like there's no face at all. So now he stops the bus. Okay, and he goes towards the police van. Yeah, man, like
Don't you wait till cops arrive?
yeah, the video is there. They go talking. See, I'll show you. I'll just move forward.
I think it's a low budget ghost.
I don't know, but see, he's going towards and he's if you hear it properly.
इसका चेहरा नहीं है साहब बिल्कुल ही चेहरा ना है चेहरा नहीं है इसका लेकिन मेरे को समझ नहीं आ रहा बेचारी परेशान है तो हम तो छोड़ देते परेशान है कहाँ जाना है एक बार पूछ लेते जाना कहाँ है चेहरा नहीं दिखाई देना बिल्कुल चेहरा नहीं दिखाया तो गाड़ा चेहरा नहीं है कुछ नहीं है मुंह पे बता नहीं रहे कहाँ पे जाना आपको
So that is See, now I have two explanations. Now you tell me if what do you feel about this first of all. See, now if you're recording okay a video, now the lighting is not proper. Okay, so you can't actually see the person, and she's wearing black, and she wore a mask, maybe a black mask which is camouflaging with the dress what she's wearing, and that is why you cannot see. This is my explanation because the light is not good and the camera quality is also not good. But when you pause and when you try to see, okay, I paused here. You can't see the face. But now let's assume if this video is true, okay, and the person who's removing the video, he's not seeing from the camera, he's seeing from his eyes. So the person who's there standing in front of her will able to know, okay, she's wearing a cloth or she's not wearing a cloth. So if you listen to their dialogues and all and what they're saying, he keeps saying every time, chehra hi nahi hai, chehra hi nahi hai, chehra hi nahi hai. So what do you feel first of all? Do you think this is true, not true? Is it like a staged thing? What is your perspective?
I feel this video is fake. Probably this
Hmm.
lady is onto something. Maybe she is a robber.
Maybe she took COVID too serious, so she wore a full mask on her face. I don't know.
But why is she traveling so late at night? And the other thing is, why, if she's a ghost, why can't she disappear?
No, but like I was researching about this. So when the bus driver and all went to the cop, okay, all of them went. They told this, that, and all. When they came back, she was not there. It can be two things: either she ran from the back door or something, or she disappeared. So that's the only issue, on the internet. That is why I keep telling, you just can't believe on everything whatever is there on the internet, because you never know, it, it can be fake. And now there's a new scam which is going on, which this has happened in China, where a man got a call from his friend, a video call, and in the video call the friend is telling, I am in the hospital and I need some money, can you please transfer it, I will give it to you by evening. So when the man calls the person in the evening to receive his cash back, he's saying, boss, I did not call you only. So it's a new scam where this through AI technology, the AI is trying to, he can copy, the AI can copy your voice exactly, and they can also, make a fake video call as well. They can hack your phone. So you never know, there will be some footages which will be coming in future where you're not able to understand the difference between what is genuine and what is, AI created. Because I feel AI is going to be more creepier than anything. It's going to spoil the humanity to a next level. So you don't believe this video at all? What do you feel, Alex? You're still on mute. Alex is there, or he left? No, he's there. Oh, Alex left. Anyways, Alex has left, but let me know in the comments, what do you feel? I don't know, but she genuinely might be sick or whatever. So let's hope for the best. But I'm really disappointed that Hani came today and he did not join in. It's really, really sad. Really sad. But anyways, for tonight's live stream, we are done. Okay, I will stop this. Another sad news for people who just joined in. Look at my headphones. Yeah. It just broke. And the other part I have just put inside my shirt. T-shirt. Headphones broke. For people who are watching, if you want to gift me something, headphones is what I need. just setting up things for my live stream, and then I just kept my leg on that. By mistake, my heart broke here. But what to do now? I have to sit and talk to you guys like this. So thank you everyone for joining in, and today was, see, Hani is still there. Where did Alex go? And Hani is saying he always does this. Oh my god, are you serious, Hani? He always does it. What do you do, Hani? Why are you not joining in? I feel something is fishy. I don't know. Maybe Hani Pasha is the government and he is spying on me, or maybe it's an AI. Never know. Anyways, one eye is done. So thank you everyone for tonight's live stream. I narrated 3 stories. Alex joined in. We just shared and discussed about this ghost lady in Delhi bus. I've also made a reel of that, so go check it out. And if you would like to share your experience, do join my live stream. Send me an email as well if you would like to narrate your story. If you want me to narrate your story, and one more thing, all I would like to say is that right now I just need support from you guys, and the support is to increase my subscriber count. It's been 3 years that I'm, podcasting, and I do not want to boost it. I do not want to get fake followers. I need organic followers, people who genuinely like horror. Do follow me, and if you know someone who likes horror, please tell them to subscribe to my channel. Like the video, share it with everyone, and if you haven't liked this stream, please like it. YouTube will push it to more people who enjoy horror content. So thank you so much once again. I shall see you in my next live stream, but also coming Saturday I'll be uploading a story. So thank you everyone. And Hani is saying I am AI generated. Alex is saying sorry bro, battery died. No problem, Alex. I shall see you in my next live stream. Ciao and good night, everyone. Woo!